there! Today we're going to learn about 3 important concepts: whole, half, and quarter. These concepts might sound simple, but we see them everywhere in our daily lives. Let's explore them together. First, let's start with the basics. A whole is something that is complete, with no parts missing. Imagine a whole pizza before anyone takes a slice. It's just one complete piece. A half is when you divide something into 2 equal parts. If you cut that pizza down the middle, each side is a half. A quarter is when you divide into 4 equal parts. If you slice that pizza into 4 pieces, each piece is a quarter. Now, let's talk about how these concepts relate to each other. 2 halves make a whole. So if you take both halves of the pizza, you get the whole pizza again. 4 quarters make a whole. That means if you take all 4 pieces of the pizza, you'll get the whole pizza again. So if you're working with halves or quarters, you can always bring them back together to form the whole. These concepts aren't just useful in math, they're everywhere. Let's look at some examples. Imagine you have a loaf of bread. If you cut it in the middle, you get 2 halves. And if you cut each half in the middle again, you get quarters. Also, small Lego pieces fit together to make a complete structure. Think of the clock: 1, 1:15, 1:30, all examples of how we split hours into halves and quarters. Coins are great too. Smaller parts add up to a whole. Let's take this learning to the next level by creating our own 3D model. You can use different materials like clay, paper, or blocks. Start with a whole object like a block of clay. Divide it into halves and quarters. By doing this, you'll get a hands-on understanding of how these concepts work. So remember, whether you're cutting pizza, bread, or making a model, the ideas of whole, half, and quarter are always with you. They help us understand the world around us and make sense of everyday things. Keep practicing, and soon you'll see these concepts everywhere.